Now, now, here we go. I want to share a little bit more of my wisdom. How many of y'all want some more wisdom? All right, here it comes. Here it comes. Never, ever, ever, under any circumstances, no matter what anybody tells you, never, ever, ever believe what those people tell you on TV. Because they lie. It's true. A couple of years ago, about 2 years ago, I had a problem with itchy gums. Anybody ever had a problem with itchy gums? It'll drive you right up the wall. You know, and you try to be cool, you know, and not itch them in public, but sometimes you just can't help it. And you know, there I was sitting there itching my gums, and this little boy said, "Mama, look, Mortar is over there itching his gums." Now there's a little bit of wisdom in the wisdom, children. If they itch, scratch them. That's wrong. But you know, I ran home, you know, and I turned on the TV, and there was this beautiful woman, looking right through the TV at me, and she said, "Do you have a problem with itching and irritation?" I said, "I do." She said, "Then go and get you some of this cream." Children, I went out and got me 2 tubes. I came back and did me a fresh application. I puckered up for 2 months. It was a good thing it was during our Christmas cantata and they needed a whistler. I could suck the pit out of a prune. I'm telling you some good stuff. And you know, I called the number on the back of that tube, you know. I said, "Hello?" They said, "Is this Mortimer Kerbottom?" I said, They said, "Well, what you calling us for, Mortimer?" I said, "I had a problem with itchy gums." They said, "Well, what's that got to do with us?" I said, "Well, that woman on TV said if I had a problem with itch and irritation, go and get your cream." They said, "Mortimer Kerbottom." I said, "What?" They said, "You do not put preparation H on your gums." I said, "Y'all better put a warning label on that stuff." They said, "Why?" I said, "Well, you hold it just a minute." I said, "Let me go get you the number from my pastor." They said, "Why?" I said, "Because I think my whole church has been sucking on a tube. They're all puckered up in my church." Wisdom, wisdom. Are you okay? Oh my goodness. Are you okay? Is this blessing you? I know what you mean. It's overwhelming, isn't it? I know what you mean. But anyway, you know, there I was, you know. Now I want to talk to y'all women. Man, let me give you some good wisdom here. Did y'all know that these women think with both sides of their head? Did y'all know that? It's a scientific fact. Women think with both sides of their brain, and men only think with one. That is true. It is scientific. And men, that's why I'm going to tell you some good stuff. When these women start fighting with you, do yourself a favor. Just lay down and play dead. That's right. That's right. Because you ain't going to win. You're not going to win. You know, because she'll do it. She'll do it too. She'll get up at like 2 or 3 o'clock every morning. And she'll start something. And then all day long at work, you're sitting there thinking, how can I get her? You finally get it. And you rush home. The other half of her brain has come up with another argument altogether. It's true. And let me tell you, do we have any single men up in here? Do we have how many single men we got up in here? Y'all are stupid. Get your head down. You know, because if we've got any single Christian women up in here, oh, you've seen a bad day. It's true. These women will hunt you down. They'll hunt you down. And they got like bat radar. I know, I'm plagued with it. I'm a regular woman magnet. I'm telling you some good stuff. But these women have like bat radar. Got him. It's true. And they don't even know what hit them. You don't know what hit you. You know, and it's not your fault, boys. It's not your fault. It's their, women are plotters and planners. They're plotters. You laugh now, little boy. You ain't gonna be laughing by the time you, Oh. Mm-hmm. So soon you will quench the desire for laughter, I'm telling you. You know, because it begins when they're little bitty. It starts when they're little bit. Women and men are plotters and planners. They're plotters and planners. You know, it starts when they're little bitty. Their mamas do it to them, and their mamas did it to them, and they're going to do it to their daughters. For instance, y'all women will dress these little girls up in these little frilly dresses. And underneath them little frilly dresses, you'll put some more frills under them. And underneath them frills, you'll put a pair of bloomers on her with some frills across the back end of there. And in that child's hair, y'all put 10 or 12 of those lace metal doilies. Looks like a little walking tablecloth. It's true, we had a little girl come to our church last week, and that child had so much lace and metal up in her head, she was picking up cable TV. And then, on their ankles, y'all will put a pair of little bobby socks with some lace across them. And on her feet, y'all will put a pair of patent leather shoes with a bow. That way, if she loses one of those little doilies, you can rip it off and accessorize. And that little girl, you know, she comes to church strutting, you know, and she look at them little boys, she said, Let me tell y'all little girls something, them little boys don't care nothing about you at that age. All they want to do is just beat the snot out of you and finish pulling them little lace bloomers up over your head. It's true. But then, oh, here comes the teenage years. Oh, man. That's where these women start getting ideas. Like a curling iron ain't something to poke you with anymore. Mm-hmm. These girls will get up at 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, every Sunday morning, twisting and a-twirling and a-burning, twisting and twirling and a-burning. Their poor daddies and brothers jump out of bed thinking breakfast is cooking. Ain't nothing cooking, it's that girl's head on fire. And she comes to church and she's got more spring in her head than a Sealy Posturepedic mattress. Boo, 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 boo. And these boys are starting to pay attention now. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. And then comes the courting years. Oh. Men, these women will woo you. They'll woo you. They'll tell you, do we have any newlyweds in here? Do we have any newlyweds? Do we have any oldyweds? Look at here. Look at here. How are you doing? How long y'all been married? About 10 years? Now, a lot of this stuff that I'm talking about tonight is going to be very painful for you. I know. Did you pick out that outfit tonight? I didn't think so. Does she like to talk on the phone a lot? See, you're stupid. Because let me tell you, you're gonna have to go home with her. And that's just showing that you just thought with just one side of your brain. Because all the way home, she's gonna be beating the snot out of you. What are you telling them people I'm talking on the phone all day for? Stick with me, stick with me. But men, these women will woo you. They'll woo you. They'll tell you things like, ooh, you are my bubby. You are my sugar lump. You are the orbit that goes around my moon and my world. Bringing back memories now, ain't it? And y'all are dumb enough to believe them. And then they hook you and they get you to the altar. You can hang it up. You've seen a bad day. Because that preacher stands up there, wiping tears. He knows he's been there. That's right. It's been a long day, hasn't it, brother? But he stands up there looking at that boy. And he says, do you? That boy says, I do. That preacher grabs the check and runs. That girl stands up there, all of a sudden she takes her hand, rips that veil off her head, points her finger in that boy's face. She said, all right, there's a few things gonna change now.